chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. They think there's room to run to the right here. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. Hey, no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Back to pass, it's Reed. Finds a soft spot in the middle. And the big fella couldn't elude the quarterback who makes a sure tackle.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on third down. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Pulls it in. It's Wilson. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Guys, this rough start is hardly what they had in mind to start SEC play, and it's not going to get any easier.
Well, no doubt about it. There were big expectations surrounding this program inside SEC play this year, and things haven't necessarily gone their way. They've had to fight a ton of adversity, but, David, they believe they have the leadership in the locker room to turn it around, but it's got to start today.
Yeah, one at a time. Like, we got to start today. We got to find something. We got to find what we're really good at, what we can hang our hat on so we can start to build some momentum throughout the season. Obviously not the start we wanted, but we got to point to the next opportunity.
Got it in the middle. It's Sturdivant. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. Few teams improved over the second half of last season as much as Florida. And, Jesse, the biggest reason, the play of the young quarterback, DJ Lagway.
He was just unflappable a year ago, Reese, as a true freshman. We saw that on the field, but even in my time sitting down and meeting with him, he just has a poise and a demeanor and a confidence that you don't see very often in college. This is a different type of dude, and they're expecting him to take the next level, and with that, this program carrying it on their shoulders.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
And the Gators with a second and short to keep this drive moving. To the air, it's Lagway. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
They'll go to the air on third and short. Catch in the middle, it's Daniels. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. I was starting to think about what they would do if they didn't pick up the first down here, but I guess that's a moot point now.
A moot point for sure, and the head coach was probably telling them 4-down territory, we're going to kick a field goal, whatever the next decision was going to be, and now the OC's like, don't worry about it. New set of downs, nice execution by this offense.
Pulled down after a pickup of 4 to the 27.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll leave it with him. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Mr. Two-Bits would be proud. The Gators standing up and hollering for a first down.
How does that cheer go?
Well, first you have to have the yellow shirt and the striped tie and go 2 bits, 4 bits, 6 bits, $1, all for the Gators. Stand up and holler. The Gators kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Back to pass, it's Lagway. Dumps it to the back. Grab near the marker, it's Daniels. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
It's really nice when you're an offensive coach and you can basically attack the whole field. When you got an arm like this and you can just put on a line, it's really nice to have that.
The Gators getting set on 1st and 10. Might be changing the route. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Now on the move. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? And part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush, and that really helps them out down here in the red zone. They're going to have to step up big time in this situation.
3rd and long, and they'll need to get it close to the goal line to convert. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Gator!
And I love it. This offense making no bones about it. We're going to be aggressive. We get the ball down in the red zone, 4th and goal, Palmer. Stay aggressive. They run the football, and they get the touchdown.
And that's the shocking thing, David, is that on 4th down, they have supreme confidence in this offensive line to win up front, one-on-one, get some push, and then how about the ball carrier just finding his way into the end zone.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. The kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. Fielded in the end zone, it's Smith. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. play of the drive comes from the 22. Scanning the field, it's Reed. Looking down the middle. He makes the catch. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down.
Yeah, this defense is going to have a plan for this tight end, especially when he lines up in the slot, because there's a lot of different routes he can run, and because of his size and his wingspan, he's very, very difficult to cover.
Starting this drive like that is exactly what they had hoped for. Now first, he's loose. Turning on the Jets. He's at the 10. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Yeah, and coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. On the ground, it's Daniels. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up one.
And you want to run the football, right? That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. Got a man, it's Wilson. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
And the Gators are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Quarterback may change this route. Dropping back, it's Lagway. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He'll try to take it back. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Aggies!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Takes the handoff. It's Daniels. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there they try to run the football on the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Quarterback making checks. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Grabbed over the middle. It's Sturdivant. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35.
It's hard for an offense to win when you get in predictable situations. What a great job understanding where the first down marker is. I got to get a big gain, got to get that first down. Nice job, great nose for the first down.
The Gators will have it 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Lagway. Throws for the tight end. And they can't make the connection.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They just keep firing. Got the quick pass. Oh, out of space. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
You know, oftentimes these slot receivers, they're not the biggest guys in the world, but they're really good at finding the open spaces in the middle of the field. And you saw that guy attack the defense in the perfect spot, making life easy for his QB.
The Gators are moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield on 1st down. Trying to set up the screen. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And you're trying to get the ball to the running back quick and let him get some space, but there was absolutely no space. They penetrated quickly, and they got him before he could even get going.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Clock stopped. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll move the tight end. Back to throw. It's Lagway. Makes the grab. It's Daniels. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening.
And running backs who can add to the passing game, they can be so dangerous because once they get the catch, they're operating in much more open space than they would be on a handoff. And it really also tests the linebacker's coverage ability and those DBs' tackling ability.
From the gun, give on the inside. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a 1st down.
It's a really nice job of the offense mixing it up on this drive. We've seen some nice plays throwing it. How about that one running it too? Great push up front.
And the Gators pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. To the air on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
second and long. Back to pass. Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions, they've given up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
Looking for a man. It's Lagway. Fires to the wideout. Another incompletion on third down.
Tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. 3rd and long in field goal range, you're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock them up man-to-man, everybody on an island, and everybody won. They get the incompletion, now setting up 4th.
Three straight incompletions, and undaunted, they'll go for it on 4th and 10. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's batted away, and the 4th down play doesn't convert. They'll give up the football.
Man, those 4th down stops are so huge for momentum to turn the ball back to your offense. Great pass defense, seeing the ball, breaking on it, swatting it down so the receiver couldn't make a play. Nice job by this defense.
They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
How good is that for the D lineman, right? You know you're not going to get to the QB and get the sack, so just slow yourself down under control and knock the football down.
So now it's 2nd and long. To the ground with the back. That'll be a gain of about 7, leaves him with 3rd and 3.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
This crowd unhinged, trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on 3rd down. Looking to scramble. He'll pull it down. Gets it out across the 40. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 42 as this offense trying to put together a good drive.
And he's really proven to this defense that he's just not a one-trick pony. He can beat you through the air, and now he can do this. Now he can take off and scramble, move the sticks, get us 1st down for his offense. This defense, they're starting to learn pretty quickly. This guy is a talented joker at quarterback.
The Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the tailback. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Bring in the heat. Moves around to clear up the vision. Oh, better look out. Did the work himself. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup.
It's just so hard to stop. There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just scrambles around, makes people miss, and the next thing you know, you look up and he's 20, 30 yards down the field, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They'll go to the ground. explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And the Aggies back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Quarterback will keep it. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. No good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Texas A&M has it teed up to start this second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Little over anxious out of the stands early, and it's a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. On the run, it's Daniels. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22.
Sticking to the run. I tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football. You can tell.
They'll go empty and 5 wide on 2nd and 13. Dropping back, it's Lagway. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations so they can adjust accordingly. And that's what they're doing right now. Their coverage is being dictated by the scoreboard. They're going to make it really, really hard on this quarterback here in the second half to throw any completions.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48.
And that is elite 3rd down defense. First of all, you get him in 3rd and long, and then you look to the go-to guy. Jesse, I am committing my resources to him because I know he's a freak, and I know you as a quarterback, you're trying to find that dude.
Yeah, and it's hard, 3rd in California, to convert that. Doesn't matter how good your receiver is, and this dude's obviously one of the best in the country, but the defense, they were all over it. They were ready for it. They get the big play.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was so he's outside the tackle box. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Lived to fight another down.
Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. unleashes one. Wide open downfield. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Texas A&M trying to gig him in the red zone. Back to throw, it's Reed. The sweet feet buy a little time. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, that just shows you how much this quarterback trusts his baller wide receiver. He was double covered on that play, and still the QB tried to force it over to him.
Here comes second down, and this crowd is turning it up a notch. Gonna look downfield again. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. They'll give him a couple. That leaves him with 3rd and 8.
I got to be honest. I know the defense respected this guy's running ability. I don't know, though, if they knew it was this good. He has been gashing in this game with his legs, and already you're seeing the defense now make some adjustments to slow this guy down. They were able to get him to the ground. He's still got a couple yards, but this has got to continue for this defense. You know he is going to carry the ball.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires to the right. And it's picked off at the goal line. And he will step out of bounds, but what a way to get the ball back for his offense.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back. And here's the thing, that's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
They are backed up, defense smelling blood as this drive starts at the 5. Quarterback has to have command in those situations. You cannot afford a penalty like that deep in your own territory. He might want another play. From his end zone, a lot of room to throw downfield. With the catch, it's Wilson. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Looking to throw, it's Lagway. Catch in the middle, it's Sturdivant. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver, and the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
The Gators are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
Punt is on its way. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Texas A&M has it back on the offense, ready to go to work. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condemned. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. You see a Gator bringing the heat like that, you think about Derek Harvey, who was the MVP of the championship game in '06.
And Alex Brown and Javon Curse, they had a long list of guys that can really make the quarterback's life difficult. You got to put pressure on the quarterback. You got to affect him. Really nice job on this play.
Now improvising. On a little time, lets it go. Finds this big tight end. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
This is exactly why this guy is your QB. He does such a great job of buying time, has such great speed, just stresses the defense. What do you want to do? You want to blitz me? Sure, I'm going to scramble outside the pocket, complete the pass. He's just posing so many problems, so many headaches.
The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on third down. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. Texas A&M going up tempo. Has to get there to move the sticks. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
I like it. This defense plays aggressive on 4th and short, and they are rewarded. Figured they would run the football. They did. Nice job getting some penetration and stopping that 4th down play.
Opening play of the drive from the 39. Gonna run it. It's ball. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He wants to change this route. Looking to throw. It's Lagway. Throws to the back. Caught over the middle. It's Daniels. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the first down.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
They'll snap it from the 47 on first down. Wants to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Wilson.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that in route.
And now on 2nd down for this offense. Motion from the wideout. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Pressure coming. Oh, they're after him. And not much going on downfield. You just get rid of it and live to play another down.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds. As long as it passes the line of scrimmage, we go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
The Gators decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They boot it away on 4th down. Calls for the fair catch, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's see what this is about. The only thing I can think is he just didn't see him signal for the fair catch. That's an easy call for the official, and they'll accept the penalty. quick touch pass to the receiver. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Just had a solid pickup on first. Now let's see what they've got on second down. Wants to throw. It's Reed. He's taking the shot. Wide open. He makes the catch. And he'll go down, but not before the big pickup and the first down. How long have the Aggies been fishing for jumbo plays like that one?
Just dying for it. They just want high-flying offense. They want fun. They want excitement. They had it back in the day with Johnny Manziel. Been searching for those big-time plays, that big-time offense since that point.
Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. We'll send the tight end in motion. On the run, it's Moss. Got enough for the first. What a good job to be able to pick up that kind of yardage when you're trying to finish off the game.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They're going to go right back to him on first down. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives into the 10-yard line.
Man, that's the advantage of having a good coaching staff that teach these players in this type of situation with the lead late in the game. You want to stay in the field of play and keep the clock ticking. They do that after that nice run.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. We'll see if this offensive line is ready for the blitz. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. So close to that end zone, he could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense.
Really impressed with the running back. His stats haven't been great, right? Every yard has been hard to come by, but these are some of the best runs we've seen in the game by him, and it's happening at the most important time here in the fourth quarter.
So this offense has the lead. They have the ball. They have the clock on their side and a chance perhaps to put it out of reach. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Aggies. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the fourth quarter as they go for their sixth straight win.
And, man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the two-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. The Gators sending the offense back to work. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Dropping back, it's Lagway. The short hands, it's ball.
This is a fun spot to be in defensively. Like, it's late in the football game. You know they're passing the football because you're up a couple of scores. You pin your ears back. You try to get to the quarterback. Play smart. Make sure you rally to the football tackle and don't give up the big plays.
They'll go up top on second and short. Grabbed in the middle, it's ball. And the Gators are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the middle. It's complete. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the 4th quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
The Gators have it with a 1st and 10. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking to throw on 1st down. Under fire. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
And I think that time he was trusting his pocket awareness and his arm a little bit too much. You've got to remember, you're one of the best athletes in the country playing the position. If you see a crease, you just got to take off and get it.
Looking downfield, it's Lagway. Pulls it in, it's Livingston. Jumped on top of the pile.
And this defense has really done a good job containing this superstar quarterback. But now it's the big-time moment. In the 4th quarter, you know the ball's going to be in his hands. Got to get to him. Got to ruffle his feathers, hit him a few times, make him feel uncomfortable.
3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Wilson. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. They absolutely had to have that 3rd down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get to 3rd down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. The Gators started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires into the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
And that is a huge missed opportunity for the quarterback. You've got your guy wide open in the end zone. You're not under pressure. You just got to hit him. That ball got away. That's one he'd like to have back.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to throw it. Into the end zone. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They just They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side, and they've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They've got them then deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. The handoff keeps working on that clock. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. This crowd unhinged, trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on third down. Going for it all. Reels it in down the left side. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one.
Offenses nowadays know one speed. Be aggressive. Go after it. Even if you got a lead, you see a lot of offenses do this and take shots and keep making big plays down the field. I like it. Keep it up.
Defense showing heavy blitz at the line. On the run, fires downfield. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
Very few times can you get a guy that wide open in the game, and when you do, you have to capitalize on it. That QB knows it. Look at him. You can tell he knows he missed a huge opportunity. Not only could he tell, everyone in the stands could see that guy was absolutely wide open.
He's going up top. He's got it inside the 30. Here he goes. Touchdown, Aggies. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. With that, they are closing in on bowl eligibility, but with this big lead and a 6-0 start, much bigger dreams for this squad. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Florida Atlantic has the lead right now, but if this team has taught us anything over the years, it's that no lead is safe there in Boca Raton. They're up by just 2 over East Carolina. Obviously, big implications here in the Sun Belt, and as this one plays out, we'll keep you posted.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking for a gap. It's ball.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And this defense is more than happy with the offense running the football. They've done a great job today. I mean, they've really made this offense work so hard, earn everything they've gotten, and that's why this lead is ballooned like it has.
And the Gators are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Here's the handoff. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
All season long, we've been watching this defense dominate against the run. They're the #1 rush defense in the entire country. With a big lead in this game, you cannot run the ball and expect to win and get back in it.
And they're going to try to convert on 4th down, 1 for 2 so far today. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes a grab past the marker. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
They get the win. They are now bowl
25. Ready? Easy. Ready, ready. Get set, get set. Cobra.
DKR heating up and trying to make third down impossible here. To the air, it's Underwood. Got it in the middle, it's Stewart. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. This is... Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Stewart. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The Wolverines lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got him. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. And the Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. From the gun, running back on the move. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They've got him looking run, but they're going to throw it. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. And we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Looking downfield, it's Underwood. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few.
Yeah, and that's one of those where you just look at the coverage.
Here comes the offense on second down. Wide receiver going in motion. Back to pass on second down. He's got him in the flat. Hey, that's a live ball. And the defense jumps on it, and they get the turnover.
And that's a huge play by the defense. Great job and great...
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. Third and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on third down.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding...
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Man, this defense has been so
Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. To the air on first down. He's got it on the move. And he... The Wolverines can really attack on this 2nd and short. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Looking to throw, it's Underwood. Fires on the move. Got him downfield. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. They'll use a timeout right before half. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Going right to work up top. Pocket breaking down. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. From the gun, to give, looking for room. Tough run in this part of the field. He's got 4 down to the 23.
I think one of the hardest things to do is stick to the run when it's not working. But it's those runs right there, the reason why you have to do it, right? You can't get too one-dimensional. Keep slipping those runs in there. Keep getting a little bit of positive yards. Next thing you know, you look up and you might break one.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover, and the offense falls.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, they'll run it. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it. Horns up and ready to hook him. Serious gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's crease court. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take...
Working well behind the sticks on second down. To the air, it's Underwood. Quick strike complete. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. He'll pull it on the read. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4.
Well, this is a quarterback.
And the Wolverines are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. So first down will open up the final period. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. They'll go right back to him. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
Got to give this defense credit because they have bottled this guy up all game long. He's one of the best running backs in all of college football. Everybody was expecting him to have a big one.
He lofts one down the sideline. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
That's a really good break on the...
Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. The Wolverines with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Here comes the heat. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Catch in the middle. It's crease court. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Tight end now in motion. The give to the back. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it. To throw, it's Underwood. A shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. It would be nice to pick up a few yards on 3rd down because from here, it's a 57-yard attempt. From the gun, wants to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Wants to go up top. He's going up top here late in the game. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. On the run, still looking. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but how much fun was that? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those two teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off. Like, there wasn't a lot of difference between these two squads. We could watch these every week. Love calling these games because they're competitive. Great talent on
Here we go. Ready, go.
Anytime there's a top 10 clash, the focus of the entire nation zooms in on a game like that. When it's a conference showdown, the stakes are even higher. Welcome to Vaught-Hemingway Stadium, home of the Ole Miss Rebels. As we'll see a team sitting in the top 5 of the conference standings, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The give from the gun. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 after the 29. And the Rebels want to move quickly. Here's why this one's so much fun, guys. Early in the season, sort of a proving ground type of game for a couple of squads that believe they could win it all.
And we've heard so much in this offseason, right, about both of these teams.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Takes a handoff. It's Haynes. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
It's got to feel good.
RPO complete to open the drive. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Mays. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. To the air. It's Simmons. He'll throw it. And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
3rd down is a big factor in games. It's something I know this offense.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. He's got it again. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop.
Really nice job by the defense.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Off play action. He'll get rid of it. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
With the score, Texas 31, Ole Miss 0.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few. Looking to pass. It's Simmons. The screen, and watch out. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. After the short completion, let's see if they go back to the air. Gets the back moving. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Caught open middle. It's Odo. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it out of the shotgun.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all. After swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Looking to throw for it. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Man, and the defense comes up with the sack. And this is the day. This is honestly...
White wants to throw it. Finds his tight end. They're now out across the 40, and he's out of bounds at the 42.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going, too.
Off the RPO, complete. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got out of trouble and throws. Fires to the tight end. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The Rebels with the 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. Quarterback empties his backfield. Looking to throw on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. So now it's 2nd and long. Firing to the right, complete. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there. 3rd and long coming up.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys...
Guys, I think we all expected this game to be close. Couple of teams of this caliber, but boy, what a statement by the underdog in this one.
And there's going to be a big movement in the rankings after that performance. That team that got the win today, they are going to get moved ahead of their opponent. It's one thing to beat a ranked opponent, David. It's one thing to blow the doors off of them. That was impressive.
It's impressive. It's huge for them. Obviously, we know what's going to happen when they're going to move up the charts, but the other side is equally as depressing. I mean, they're going to fall like a rock. This wasn't even a competitive game. This is a bad day, and the rankings will reflect it when they come out.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.